How Kylian Mbappé spends his millions. Hi there, welcome to another interesting video. Today, let's talk about a topic that's on everyone's mind. How does Kylian Mbappé, one of the world's most successful soccer players, spend his millions? Are you curious to know more about his lavish lifestyle? Born on December 20, 1998, in Bondy, France, Mbappé began his professional career with the Paris Saint-Germain Academy, making his first team debut in 2015 at the age of 16. Kylian Mbappé is the highest-paid football player in the world, making an estimated $128 million for the current 2022-23 season, according to Forbes. That is a bit more than Messi and Ronaldo, who are also teammates at PSG. Mbappé is one of the most expensive signings of all time, second only to teammate Neymar, according to his $214 million move to PSG before the 2017-18 season. The 23-year-old Frenchman has established himself in the field and will continue to improve. His net worth, which was about $82 million in 2018, will also increase. Additionally, he has already inked some of the biggest endorsement deals in the industry and is very marketable. How does he use his millions, then? Mbappé is more modest in his spending sprees than the majority of other wealthy footballers who make significant investments in yachts and luxury cars. A quick player like Mbappé ought to be driving a Lamborghini or a Ferrari to match his ferocity on the field, right? But it turns out that the striker is a little meeker when it comes to cars. When Mbappé first came to prominence as a 19-year-old dominating the World Cup in Russia, he was arguably too young to drive. But that didn't stop him from customizing some of the vehicles he owns, including the $60,000 Audi A6 Avant, the beefed-up Volkswagen Tiguan SUV, and the all-electric Volkswagen ID.4. More recently, the French striker did spend a lot of money, spending $80,000 on a luxury Mercedes-Benz GLE and $150,000 on a more opulent Mercedes V-Class. Houses. My largest expense is a house. For my family, having a lovely residence is crucial, the Frenchman claims. Mbappé owns a split-level duplex with 6,400 square feet in Paris' most exclusive area. The house contains a Turkish bath, a basketball court, a library, a gym, and 12 bedrooms. On the deck, there is a jacuzzi with a view of the Eiffel Tower as well. According to reports, the striker pays more than $40,000 a month for the house where his family also resides. He is reportedly said to own a $10 million residence in Paris and a second family home in Monaco. Fans of Liverpool, Man United and Real Madrid hope he looks for a home soon in their cities. Private jet. To travel the world, Mbappé reportedly pays a staggering $7,000 per hour to rent a contemporary business aircraft, the Challenger 350. The player originally asked for the private plane for 50 hours a year as part of his contract demands for PSG in 2018, but he wasn't granted it. Let's assume he has enough money to pay for trips out of pocket. Due to flights to Liverpool before the start of the 2022 season, which created a lot of rumors regarding the player's move, Mbappe's jet usage is closely monitored. Vacations. Kylian Mbappé is renowned for hanging out with teammates while on vacation, whether it's with Achraf Hakimi in Morocco or with Karim Benzema in Greece for some R&R. Mbappé also travels to the United States every summer for both business and pleasure, as seen by his attendance at an LAFC game in the 2022 NBA draft last year. Investments. Ambassador. Mbappé invested in the French blockchain company Sorare in October 2022 as part of his duties as an ambassador. The startup football company NFT is worth $4.3 billion. Additionally, the Frenchman represents Swiss premium watches Hublot. A $93,000 Hublot Spirit of Big Bang watch with a gold rainbow was once worn by Mbappé. Mbappé makes $5 million a year as a brand ambassador for Nike, along with Oakley, Dior, PlayStation, and esports. Charities. According to British media, Mbappé donated all of his 2018 World Cup match money and bonuses, an estimated $490,000 to a children's charity. The next year, he contributed $32,000 to help pay for a private search for a missing plane that the late Emiliano Sala, a striker for Nantes, was aboard when it crashed. Goal asserts that in 2021 he also contributed a very large amount of money to the Abbé Pierre Foundation, a nonprofit that helps the homeless. The charity stated at the time saying, "The foundation offers its most heartfelt thanks to Kylian Mbappé for his kindness and his concern towards those in great precarity." Mbappé established Inspired by KM in January 2020 to assist 98 children from Paris in realizing their aspirations. At the charity's official debut, the football star reportedly declared, "We will help them till their working life begin." He continued, "I didn't build this up to delegate. I am going to fully commit myself to this. I'm just trying to help kids out and bring a smile to their faces." Collecting trainers. The France international appeared in an episode of Complex's Sneaker Shopping on YouTube in 2018 when celebs visit the Flight Club sneaker store in Los Angeles to chat and shop for all things sneakers. He paid a cool $1,226 for 2 pairs of rare sneakers before leaving the store. Additionally, he published his graphic novel, Mbappé Kylian, which was released in 2021, chronicles Mbappe's development from a young player to a football legend. It's been a pleasure discussing Kylian Mbappe's spending habits with you. From charity donations to fancy cars and luxury vacations, it's clear that he knows how to make the most of his wealth. Before we end, I'm curious to know, what do you think about how Kylian Mbappé spends his millions? Do you think he's using his wealth wisely, or do you think he could do more with it? Let's discuss it.